Are you a reasonably attractive yet humble young adult heroine looking for love? Can't tell your happily ever afters from your oh god, we're all gonna dies? Since bad boys are the new Prince Charmings, it can be a little hard to see all the warning signs. Never fear, I've compiled the list of the top 5 ways to know if you're heading into a bad romance. Number 5. The hotness of that brooding emo boy has an overdeveloped sense of smell. Maybe he's always telling you how great your hair smells, or he notices things that no one else does. You might be getting involved with a werewolf. Sure, it's all great and happy, fun, sexy time until he gets a little too excited about those dog treats you brought home and he piddles on the carpet. Courtney Summers has personally assured me that werewolves will mismanage your finances. College is hard enough without bad credit. Number 4. If your boyfriend doesn't need to sleep and every morning tells you how adorable you were when he watched you for 8 hours last night, your first thought may be, oh, so adorable. There's a test you can do. Ask yourself, if it was sleazy Uncle Billy that was watching you sleep all night, is that adorable or creepy? Plus, let's not even go into what happens if Mr. Undead but still totally hot has the munchies in the middle of the night. It may be great for you because he's a vegetarian, but Little Fluffy's still on the menu. And that's just like dangling a can of Pringles under his nose. And God forbid he wants to date girls his own age. Lock up your grandmothers. Number 3. If you hate the boy with every fiber of your being in the first 5 minutes that you meet him, you hate his perfectly curled hair, those muscles, that tattoo that you can just barely see, and the way that he smirks, hold your horses, Little Miss Shallow. If you hate every physical feature of his body, and you don't know why, methinks you're protesting too much. You, my friend, are in a little place we like to call denial. Get a hobby. Number 2. Are you the only girl in school that he talks to? Do you get the sense that maybe he's only going to school so he can be in your life? You've watched Mom and Dad go to therapy, and you've seen enough Gossip Girl to know what codependency is. If you want something to love you unconditionally, get a puppy. If the boy only exists to make you happy, that's going to get old real fast. How many days are you going to be able to live with, but I would miss you if you went to class, or why are you sleeping? I'm trying to write you love poems. Puppy, now. And number 1, your best warning sign if you're about to walk into a bad romance, the name. If, as my friend Leah says, that broody slice of hot mid-semester walks in and introduces himself as Damien Hellspawn, take a minute and think about it. You've read a book, right? Maybe more than one? An evil-sounding last name is the first sign that not all is right in Hot Boy Land. You know that boy from The Omen had to grow up and go to high school eventually. He's not going to be interested in joining the celibacy club. He doesn't care about being valedictorian. He probably just wants you dead. But first, he's probably going to try to alienate your friends, take over your life, and drive the totally hot but just friends boy next door absolutely insane. Play your cards right, and he may wait till after homecoming to sacrifice you to his evil lord and master. But plus side, you totally get a last dance. And a bonus tip for you. Any boy that thinks you're a moron is not worth your time. If he makes little jokes that he thinks you don't get and then laughs to himself, like if you trip and he looks to the heavens and says, oh, that's not a fall, come on. Be smarter than that. Be smarter than him. Or should he make a joke about having been 17 for a really long time? Throw a copy of Twilight at him and tell him to grow up. So there you have it, ladies. There's 6 ways for you to know if you're heading into a bad romance and what to do about it. Please don't thank me. There's always the sequel to worry about.